and an uncomfortable conversation with all of you. Change your behavior now or quit. Leave. Members are using our databases as their own way to meet women. Seeing a woman at a coffee shop, coming out of a gym, driving next to them, getting their license plates and running them on the system. We've seen members messaging vulnerable victims on calls that they've attended in an attempt to develop an intimate relationship. There's a clear need for OPS leadership to acknowledge that this issue remains present and to speak openly about it. Silence or minimization only allows the behavior to continue.
So the
behavior now or quit.
Now, let me ask you a question. If you or I used technology or did anything that made it look like we were stalking someone, stalking female prey, if we did something to make ourselves look like we were predators, what do you think this guy or other law enforcement agents would do to us? That's right. They would arrest us. We would be terminated from our jobs for doing something like that. We would be charged with a crime and we'd be thrown into jail. But all this police chief can say about his fellow Thin Blue Line gang members is, we need better behavior out of you or you just need to quit.
Change your behavior.
ALPR technology, safety technology to pursue romantic interests. We've already seen ALPR technology coupled with AI has given cops false leads where they went to people's houses and arrested perfectly innocent people, jailing them for days and days, if not weeks. Do you really think your police department is interested in solving crimes? Colin Rugg says Canadian police chief forced to make a video statement after his officers started running the plates of attractive women coming out of coffee shops and gyms. Ottawa Police Chief Eric Stubbs is calling on officers who use police databases to meet women to quit. Stubbs says these officers are turning police databases into their own way to meet women. We've seen members, that's fellow Thin Blue Line police officer gang members, messaging vulnerable victims on calls they've attended in an attempt to develop an intimate relationship. And then it says, despite the accusations, Stubbs says the police force has committed to hiring enough women so that females make up 30% of the workforce. So you want to feed the Thin Blue Line gang members, female law enforcement officers, to disincentivize them to use databases to stalk other females who aren't officers? Is that what they're saying here? Because this hiring enough women so that females make up 30% of the workforce business just sounds DEI to me. Getting back to flock safety, where they believe that safety is a fundamental right, they boast on their X account that their drones can do 60 miles per hour.